Hi guys, it's Lone Gamer UK here, back for some more Software Inc. Part 5. So, I might have messed this game up because we've taken on so many staff and a new building, we might go bankrupt before making any products. However, we do have quite a lot of money left, a lot more than I actually thought we'd have left after sort of expanding the office. So just a small recap. So yeah, we bought the put this office in, which has got quite a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got five floors. Kind of count 6, but first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. We've got a basement, so that's ground floor, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the roof. So yeah, 6 office floors. We expanded the car park. What we've mostly done, other than the building, is the teams. So we spent quite a bit of time in the last video talking about the teams. So there was a huge lot of changes really in the last video. We didn't really play the game, it was just recruiting staff. So let's go through the teams. So the core team at the moment needs some work. I just took on basically sort of one of each. I kept Eloise with me, she's my girlfriend. Been with me 7 years. But I'm not sure what to do with the core team because, you know, we've developed good teams. So what we've done with the rest of the teams is give them all names that we can expand on. So if we have a look at the design team first, because we design and program. So this is the design team. It's led by Mr. Manners. Yes. Hi Mark. Hi Lee. Yeah, you've got a team, Lee. You might not have seen the last video, but you've got a lot of staff and you're paid the highest. So I need to sort that out for Ian because he's not. But basically we just took on the best staff we could, giving them the most amount of money to get some really good teams. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 designers plus Lee. Now part of the reason for that is that when you look at design, there's the base skill, but then there's like 6 others: system, 2D, 3D, network, audio and algorithm. So we've tried to get 2 people that are good at each of those 6 skills other than the base skill, which kind of led the team size. And that's why things like the artist team and marketing teams are different, because they don't have the same skill sets. So that's the design team, and at the moment they're just called Design Team Alpha because I do want more than one design team, and there'll be Bravo and Charlie, etc. But if you're in Team Alpha, you're the most senior and so on, and then we'll allocate jobs out. So that was the design team. Then the programming team is led by Marcus, and he's paid the most, luckily. more by fluke than anything, I think. And again, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 workers plus himself. And again, that's because of these base skills, the same skills, audio, 3D, but in code rather than in design. And again, we tried to get at least 2 good in each of the disciplines. We've got a wily fox in there. Isaac. So that's the programming team. Then we've got the artist team, which is led by Frisk. Now, if you look at the skills, we don't have anything for system and networks. There's only 3 main skills, 2D, 3D and audio, plus the base skill, hence the size of the team. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, 2 good at each, plus Frisk is the lead. And he's paid the most. He's 42, he's been with me 5 years, everybody else brand new. Most of these people are compatible with their own teams. They're not necessarily compatible with different teams, because when we recruited them, we made sure that they were recruited based on their skill and their compatibility with the team that they were going into. So yeah, so that's the artist team. Now, we didn't have Ian Oddball in the game at all because we didn't have enough blokes. Didn't really want to make him a girl, but we've given him marketing, and he's paid about half as much as everyone else for some reason. But we'll sort that out. I know he's grumbling about it. He's already written me a memo, company memo. What's going on with my salary? He hasn't got a lot of people. We might get this up to say 6, because their base skills are just to do with the core skill of marketing. They don't have anything to do with these skills down here. So they're just really good at marketing and nothing else. And I might have too many, I might not have enough. Rather than having too many in this team, I might go with another lead and a couple marketers, so we've got different teams. But at the moment, we've got four people in marketing, and Ian Oddball as the lead. And that, I think, is the teams, yeah, with the exception of the courts. So what I've decided to do, and based a little bit on the last video, is that if we look at the floors now, the design teams and programming teams have the largest amount of staff and need the space. So you look at our office layout, it's a little bit similar each floor. So this, I'll just review it again. So the ground floor, we've got toilets and stuff in the middle. We've got the reception over here and kitchen and what have you. Got a big large room here, meeting room, and an office. So what I've decided to do is make the design and programming be on the 1st and 2nd floor, because the leads can go in the office, the teams can go in these. They have larger teams, they have 13, 14 staff. I'm not sure if I'll use these yet, these other offices, but we did find out from when we started the game that multiple teams in the same room tend to, you know, you get warnings in the game that they're unhappy because they're working in the same room with different teams. So where we can, we want to put different teams in different rooms. So I'll probably put something like programming and design here, and then on the next floor we've got virtually the identical layout. Instead of the reception and stuff, we've got the big canteen area and an outside garden area. So again, we can put probably Lee and Marcus in these offices and their teams in these big rooms. Probably not using these. And then I'm not sure what I'll do with this middle floor, because we don't have these big rooms. So we've got a room here, a couple offices for leads, and another room there. So a few meeting rooms and stuff. So that floor's a bit weird. And then we've got this floor. And what I'm thinking to do to keep things a little bit simple is have the teams all on different floors. So, you know, I might put the core team in here or something like that. And then we've got this floor. So, you know, marketing or something could go on this floor. And then we've got the top floor, which actually might be better for marketing because there's a little bit less desks. And then the roof, which I joked was going to be somebody's office up there. So what I'm going to do is just allocate the rooms to the teams now that we've created the teams and the stuff. So let's put design here. Let's have a look. Design furniture. So I want this to be Lee. I'll find him in alphabetical order. Oh, they've still got their original names with Ginger Peters, Marcus. What was Vince Franklin? Okay, that would be Lee, and then I should be able to select the room and allocate. Select. Right, I think I have to create them first because I've created. I have to create the room groups, and how do I do that? This is one of the new. There's been a patch as well since not the last video, but the one before. I came across it when I was trying to. Is it in here? So I've got none and artist. No, I don't want to allocate that to none. There was an add room group. Room groups, this is it. New room groups. So design team alpha. And then we've got programming have I got the right name of the groups? Programming team alpha, yeah. Programming team alpha. Team, programming team alpha, artist team alpha, I'll delete. And maybe if I call them alphas, then of course if I do have other teams I can allocate different teams to different rooms. Artist team alpha. And what did I just call it? Marketing team? What did I call marketing team alpha? Marketing team alpha. And then core team action. Don't know what these. So what I should be able to do now is add rooms to selected group. So if I put that to the design team alpha, that's been given to Lee, that office. If we go up a floor, same layout. So let's assign this furniture to Marcus. Desk and computer should be fine. Select the whole room. And this adding rooms to teams is one of the new features. So this is Programming Team Alpha. Okay. I'm going to leave that floor empty, I think. Got 3 more floors. So I'm going to allocate this floor to marketing, top floor. I'm not sure if there's an office here. Ian, don't think so. Gets a nice view. I'm going to have this desk with a nice view. Lone Gamer, where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, mouse is so squeaky. Allocate core team. Now, did I allocate that to marketing? I think I did. So that's marketing. That's core. That's empty. That's empty. And those are taken. Okay, so we've got no work. A bit worried about going broke. I don't know what the wages will be, but they'll be massive. We were about 50,000 before, but I think our staffing now is, and obviously maintenance, so HR, hiring 144. It's about 150,000. No, a bit more than that. Should be more than 150,000. That money's construction, but I spent a lot less than I thought I would. Anyway, so I know I should probably be thinking about designing stuff. I just want to get everybody in and see if they go to the right places. So let me check back with chat. So Marcus is here, Lee's here. Got a plan. Are we going to have a laser quest floor? Yeah. I'll build that. It'll be a separate building next door. When our business goes bust, you can just move into Laser Quest. I'm sipping my English breakfast tea. Don't worry about being broke. It's ages since you ground a business into the ground. Yeah. Ages. Otherwise known as Monday. So obviously the cleaners and maintenance have nothing to do because it's a brand new building. What I do want to do is see how many people. We should get lots of people turning up by cars now because we got the car parks. So let's just. Oh, I'll tell you what. No. What I need to do is sort out their working hours and their holidays because they all go on holiday at the same time. So the core team just comes in from 12 to 1 o'clock and then go. Let's have everybody starting at 8. That's a good time. We want everybody finishing at I don't know. Maybe we can do 5. We might change that back because kind of want more hours in a day often when we're doing the jobs. So the core team can go. Oh, hang on. What's that? Vacation range 10 months. No. Why can't we do weeks? It's like in America they only get to, what's this? Oh, that's just plus and minus the months. Okay. It's crunch. No idea what crunch is. Crunch. HR action, HR options. So okay, so I'm going to have my holiday in March because that's my birthday. Yay. Oh, actually, that's not me though, is it? They can go in June. Exec 1, that's me. I'll go in March. I don't think I take holiday though, do I? Programming. Kind of don't want them to take any holidays. Well, I'll tell you what, everybody's getting a month. I'm getting 2 months. 8 weeks. Ridiculous. So marketing, they always, they can go June because generally we're bringing stuff out in the autumn and Christmas and market then late. Artists, they can go on holiday maybe in October, and then design and programming. So maybe design in July and programming in August. And this is just, I mean, you know, obviously we might have multiple teams, so we can overlay them once we get to that, but we've only got one of each. Have you got your own parking spot with the Bentley in it? Well, I don't think the Bentley's been ordered just yet. Definitely got a... Well, and I don't even think you've got your own parking space. I think you've got a parking space. Yeah, I don't work hard enough to have a holiday, that's true. Kind of think though, like with the month, you should be able to put it down as 0 months potentially, but it doesn't let you do that, it just goes from 1 back to 12. And you can let HR handle this at some point. Quite sure. And what we did as well, we also took on, because we've got a lot of staff now, so we've got 2 IT people, one coming in at 5 to 9. Let's just nope. So we've got 2 cleaners, one from 5 to 9, one from 6 to 10. We've got cooks coming in 8 to 12 and 12 to 4. 1 courier at the moment, IT 6 to 10 and 5 to 9. Maintenance both coming in at 6 to 10. And 1 receptionist. So that's what we've gone with. Because we've got a lot of staff, a lot of floors. Everything's new at the moment. Okay, so let's see if everybody arrives for work. Right, here we go. Here comes the cars. And probably 8 people get out of the car. That's not very good parking, is it? Who's that? Who's that? That looks like me. Oh, you can't click them. Oh, yep, just drive through the... Look at that parking, the first one. Shoddy. I think that's me and Eloise, you know. But 4 people in that car. Why are you going off that way? It's not a door. Oh, there is a door that way. Oh, comes another car. Oh, another one. Can't remember what everybody looks like. Nobody's going to have any work to do because we haven't. We've got people filling up this room, which is a good sign. Hopefully they're all part of the right teams. We'll wait to... So that's the receptionist, Tammy Griffin. So let's pause the game, see if... Doesn't really look like we got 4 cars. Doesn't look like everybody's in. But where'd everybody go? All gone to the canteen. So programming team. Core team. That doesn't seem right. Where's the core team now? That's programming. I got somebody in here. What are they doing in there? I feel uncomfortable with my team. Lily Rogers program. Well, that's because you're in the wrong room. Don't know if I've done this right then. Did anybody go up here? No, nobody's gone up here yet. Yeah, because these peach ones are like team related. The blue ones are all to do with building. This is to do with deletion and destroying. I've color coded them now, which is quite nice. This is how to just select multiple things. So it's these peach ones. I'm just wondering about whether I auto assign once I've done the room. Anyway, we'll see. Got multiple floors to look at now there. Person came back. There's a lot of people not turned up for work yet. They're all meant to be here at 8 o'clock. Where's this one going? So they're not a door into the kitchen. They've got to go all the way around there to get to the kitchen. Oh, we've got lifts. Oh, people are going upstairs. Oh, I'm going to the canteen. They're all sitting down, having breakfast. Meant to actually be working, but who are these? This place looks nice. Programming team. Programming team. Programming team. Right, so the programming team have, I mean, I know I do have no work for them, but they've all buggered off and gone to the canteen. Isaac's just picking me up. Tell Wiley to be ready with his bucket to clean my Bentley. Yeah, we'll do. Anybody else coming to work? Who's all there? I mean, if I see people on the floors that I've allocated, I'll know I've done it right. I'm just wondering whether I've allocated that room. This is marketing. And then I wonder if I just auto assign computers in the room, but I don't know if that overrides the second one. We'll see, but it doesn't look like we've got. It may well be, because I can't remember the time of day when I was employing staff. It may well be that a whole bunch of them won't turn up until the following day. So, oh, somebody's got like an SU. Oh, it's a van. That's a courier probably. It's got nothing to do. They've got chefs. They've got loads of people. I want to see what the wage drain is. Can't even see the chef working in the kitchen. Seems to be a lack of lights. It's gone to night now. So everybody should turn up the following day now, though. That should definitely be the case. So, because when we did all the building and the recruiting of staff, we pretty much had the game paused, and so we haven't really played more than a day since there. Let's go to the next day. Cleaners. Lots of people sitting around on benches. It's more like a cruise ship. Alright, let's get to about 7:30. Right, here we go, here we go. Here we go, look at it. They're all slightly better parking today. Ah, here we go. Here comes Lee's team. Ah, this is it. This feels better. There we go. They're all streaming in now. These are probably chefs. Thing is, you can't click on them when they're not in the building. Oh, people going up in the lifts. So once we get everybody in the teams, I'll be able to just have a quick then butchers if people are in the right place. Too many teams in one of your rooms. Obviously hasn't quite worked because we've got people sitting in the room I haven't allocated. Don't really want to have to do this all manually. That's why these new right. So Lee's still not turned up for, well, he might be. No, I'll be off getting a coffee or something. Alright. Get to 8:30. I'm just going to pause it there. Lack of lights in this. Why is it so dark in the kitchen? I mean, that light never seems to be on. Is it only on when they come in? How does this stuff get upstairs? Because it's like there's a window there. There's no way through to the kitchen. You have to come into the kitchen through the back door. And then how do they get the food? Do they have to go out the back door and back in through here and up the lift? That seems a bit shit. If it is, I just want to put a door in there, really. Can I I don't know why there is music in this game now. Probably won't. Well, I'm just going to put. Oh crap, that went in the wrong place. The outside. It's not great music, but it's music. Okay. So Lee's missing from his office. The thing is, those should definitely work because I've allocated the actual furniture to them. So let's have a look. So right, that's programming team. That's core. Some of them might be going, if they're not sitting at desk, let's just check the ones sitting at their desk. That's design team, so that's wrong. Design team, programming. Yeah, so the allocation, that's Eloise, she's core. That hasn't worked, so we haven't got that right. These should definitely be right though, because once you allocate the furniture, I'd do it again just because if they weren't. Ah, this room's too quiet. That is Marcus. And Marcus is in his office. Lee's gone AWOL. Don't have no idea where he is. So we have to sort out how to do these rooms then. Most people are in here having a chinwag. This coffee's great. Marketing. Because I really want to get these rooms right. So that highlights the whole room. Add selected rooms to group. Ground floor is meant to be design. Just going to redo them in case the teams went. That's programming. This is core. That's my desk, and I'm not in work either. I have no idea where I am. And then this was marketing. But somehow I don't think that's... Like The Sims, I want to follow people making... Either chef has to go... Oh, I've gone to the toilet. Let's just check the wages, then we know. I haven't done the next, it's the next month that will, next month stroke day. But if we look at salaries, hiring. That hiring is when I paid 8,000 to search for their position each time. We're not getting a true figure here, and of course the build cost skews it, so we'll have to wait to the end of this day to see what that is. But people are saying they're uncomfortable. That's because they're sitting in the wrong flipping rooms. Yeah, Marcus was in the office watching Lone Gamer stream, watching some Assassin's Creed. Design team. See, that's core team. You shouldn't be here. Design team. I mean, most of the design team are here. Design team. Marketing team. Oh, that's Ian. This meeting is great. You're having a meeting with yourself. Well, that's weird because then people... I think it kind of has... Oh no, that's design. Design's meant to be on the ground floor. Artists, no, they're still jumbled up. So I'm not quite sure how to fix that. Probably doing something wrong. So we're still marketing the Short Lights, which is our game. We'll probably end that shortly. We make any money. Sales 66,000. That wasn't too bad a month really, because we spent like 1.44. So our sales still pretty much paid for our staff at the time. Yeah. You guys want Red Squadron, Blue Squadron, we want to all be the Air Force. So Marcus, I have no idea, I think... Oh, actually, I know what's happened. I sent Lee on training because he was shit. There were a few people I sent on training. No, that's not what I want to do. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come on. Design team. So Lee, I sent him on some training for 3D because he didn't have any. That's why he's not here. Why he's not sat in his office. But obviously allocating those add selected room to a group. Let me see if I've not. So I've allocated room to a group. Maybe I've got to allocate teams. Just pause it a sec. So let's say we're doing design. Count. I don't know what count means. Selected rooms. Yeah, so if I go to when I click design team and I go to selected, it actually correctly moves to the floor that so design team's down here and programming, if I go selected rooms, it moves up. It knows that. Program indoor style. Just think this has probably got nothing to do with where they work. So I've got the rooms. Design team is correctly allocated to there. Let me see then. So I'll just have to. So if that's allocated to design, let me then also go auto assign. Okay, that gives me. That's probably what it is then. So design. Let me go up. Auto assign computers. This wants to be programming. I sent myself away on holiday as well. That's why I'm not in, because I went to do some training. I was shit at something as well. Everything, I think, but this is the core team, so core. This is okay. Now whether that will change it today or not, I don't know. Oh yeah, a load of people are getting up and walking out. So I think I may have fixed that. Although I don't know what all these lot are doing in here. Right, so what have we got? Core still sitting there. Design, core, design, 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 design. Still not, I mean that person's programming, so they shouldn't be there. And then the core people shouldn't be here. It's mostly design people. So now if we go up, programming, it's kind of worked, it's just some people aren't. Have to do the room and the equipment. See, that's an artist, they're in the wrong. Yeah, we have got a lot of people doing nothing because I haven't got them doing any jobs. You just take it. We're doing staff induction. It's like the schools when they have the incept days. orientation. This is your computer. Everybody's working out their logins. Why have they gone up there? Artists. Don't think I did the artists team, so that's. Let's just do this again. This is marketing. Auto assign the equipment to marketing. This room is the core team. Those chairs are allocated to me. I won't do that. Now, I think I'll put artists in here because I haven't done this. I haven't done the artists. So, artists. Allocate computers to the artists. That floor I'll leave empty. Those design, so programming and then design. We're all going home. Okay. So that should give us the accurate salary figure the next day. Myself and Lee and that will come back off training. We'll see where everybody goes and then we'll start to create some jobs for people. Not going to do a long video today. But we're already 50 minutes in, so I'm going to get all the teams in the right places. We'll start some jobs off. And then we'll probably leave it there. Priscilla's called in sick. Right. So technically we've gone to the next day now, so let's just have a look. So yeah, so the salaries then. So we're looking at 60,000, which actually that seems very low. No, that can't be right. There we go. HR 212. Maintenance is 60,000. Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. I did sort of say it would be about $250,000 because we were spending about 50,000 on staff before, just when there was like 6 or 7 of us. So still made 50,000 from the old stuff. So our costs are really maintenance and HR, so it's about 270,000 a month. We kind of want to be making from our products to keep us. I mean, as I say, not too worried because we've got quite a few millions in the bank. Got time to build this. Interest. What's that interest for? Oh, my savings, I guess. Making money. Distribution, marketing. Right, now this short light, I think I'm going to stop marketing this because I don't think we're the short light. 11,000 in stock. Still refunded more than we actually sold. That was pretty much a disaster. 274,000. I'm going to end that. We're doing some researching or something. We'll keep this. I suppose I better keep the support for it at the moment. 504. So what I think we'll do is we'll do DOS 3.0. And then I think we'll look at maybe 2 or 3 things to do at the same time. Now we've only got 1 team of each, but if we slightly overlap them, because marketing and artists don't get too busy at the start, so if we stagger sort of 3 different jobs, sort of 3 months apart, we should be okay. So I'm kind of thinking we'll do an operating system, because that's the thing that really makes us a lot of money. But then kind of thinking we'll do something like a 2D or 3D editor. And we could either do a game engine or an antivirus or something like that and try and do those at the same time. Right, everybody's coming into work. Car park's filling up. People are parking badly. Here's Lee. There he is with his afro. Straight into his office. That's good. Enjoy your training, sunshine. Now let's look at him, because he had nothing in 3D. Well, he's got his own little coffee and machines all right outside his office. It's nice, isn't it? Hang on, let's pause it. Manage teams, Lee. Really? Nothing in 3D? No. Oh, hang on, it was design 3D I sent him away on, not art. That blue bar was 0 before. So when they go away for training, they do seem to have a decent chunk, about 1/3 of like that bar increases when they come back from training. So audio network 3D all needs improving on, because he's really good at system 2D algorithm. So let's just, that's me though, isn't it? What am I doing down there? I wonder if it doesn't work when you're away, because I allocated this to the core team. Office chair. Yeah, core, core, core. But maybe because I was away on holiday, but not for Lee. I mean, it still did it. So when I've allocated this several times now to me, I don't know why. Maybe I am in the core team, so well, I'm in the exec team, I guess, technically. So maybe that messes it up. But I would have thought if you allocate the computer in the chair, it overrides it anyway. So I kind of think we've got the right things going on the floors now. So this should all be marketing. Sorry, artist. Yeah, artist, artist, artist. Because I just don't want to start the major jobs off and everybody's grumbling they're in the wrong room. So that's why I'm spending a bit of time on this. This floor's really for expansion of teams. Right, so these then should all be programming. Let's mark us watching more Assassin's Creed. I feel uncomfortable in my team. Wow. It's your team, sunshine. Do something about it. Yeah, so this seems right now. Programming. And then this is all design. Okay, good. We have that done. Somebody, I don't know how it happens, but people do start turning up in sort of sporty looking cars and things. So I don't know whether the wages don't seem to go, you know, they go to a certain level and seem to get max. So I don't know whether that's just based on the money in the company or what they use. Oh look, there we go. As I speak, she's got a fancy car. Look at that. Who is she? A briefcase. And why she got that car and I don't? Or Lee and Mark don't? Where's she going? Another car turning up. Oh, that's the chef. His little hat on. Where is she going? Could just walk in. Or maybe she's a visitor. She's not employed by us. Guest, there we go. On behalf of Stick LLC. Yeah, okay, so they want to, let's accept these jobs because we're antivirus. Okay, so just, I was going to say, they've obviously 35,000 for... I mean, I know these graphics are pretty sort of terrible, like, you know, every sort of same number plates. But there are slightly different looking, so there's a different looking sports car to this as well, but I found it kind of ironic as I was talking about it, it turned up. Can you get? Can you drive out backwards? Oh, where you go? Right. Okay, so we got some teams, so we need to get some work going. So let's take an antivirus job on for I think that worked. Just I'm still sat down here with Lee's team. This meeting is great. Am I in a meeting? Why? Maybe the next day it will correct it. Seems to get a bit confused. Marketing adware trap choke. What's that? Print job. Mount. Marketing. Let's accept that. Let's just take these jobs. What's this? Distribution channels. Amount 203,305. That's the goal. Storage in stock. What do I do then? Limit capacity. Printing capacity, not copy. Have I not got any printers? Can't believe this office wouldn't have got a print room. Thing is, maybe it doesn't because I don't remember seeing anybody. Did anybody see print rooms? In there. Ooh, that might be why. Got no server rooms, no print rooms. No. There is nothing, is there? So what we need to do, and I think I'll do this as a separate building. I wonder if I can do it as a basement. How does that work? Printing. Thing is, I don't know. Not really done anything like this before without I don't know where my building is. I don't know how to connect it up to the gate, open gate. Where's the walls and stuff? I've lost all my bearings now, no idea. Guess that's the road. But like if I built a building here, a lot of money. I think I might just build something above ground and just extend the land, and we'll sort that out later. This can be my print room. Doo-ba-doo. Can have a fence. It looked like a fence to me. But I don't have to make a room out of a fence. Okay. So, because the courier driver, basically I can make a space for the courier driver just out here. So let's put some lights in. Okay. I need to put pallets in. There's pallets. Yeah. Let's put pallets down this wall. I can put multiple lanes of these on. I could put the tables in the middle, pallets around the sides. Put printers one side, but oh crap! Oh please! Spending all this money just for this print job, but I guess I need a print room if I don't. So I now need tables. So we just put basic tables for the printers. Just wondering. Now I might just do a whole row of tables, but I'm not going to do too much at the moment. We'll see how much capacity we need. probably do for now. So let's go back to not server, printing. Now, damn, 1990. Aren't we really close to that? Yeah, a couple of days away though. Oh well, I'll spend the money. We can change it later. We'll have to use the crappy printers for now. Might just do this table. Okay. Right, now what I might need to do though is put some car parking in. Can we do paths or anything like that? Parking road. I'm not sure we can, because there seems to be paths like these things they've done. Outdoors, let's have a look. Really? Put some pine trees about. Won't let me put it while I don't have, see, that's why I want to put a path in that, so I can fill in these gaps, because I can't. The path. Look. Decoration, no. Common, no. Function, I would imagine. Visiting staff, that's all. The road stuff are just build road, parking. That's furnishings, wouldn't be that. Construct, door, elevator, fence, gate, stairs, window. I'm hoping they'll go, I guess they do because they walk across that land. I guess I don't need a path there, but I don't know how you do that. I'll come back to that later. Right, so that might mean then that we can do this print job then. It's contract work. What was the one? I forgot where it is now. Print job here. How do I get the how to get that print job back up now? This is other contract work, finish contract, so that's just right, well it must be, so we get it releases. Order copies, but that's for those four. I don't want to do that. Ah! Distribution. Okay, there's a distribution thing. Right. So, right. Okay, this is so per month 90,000. Deadline December 89. In storage 5,000. Printing capacity 180,000 per month. Oh, that's fine then. So we could just rattle these off. Goal. In storage. So it's just doing it automatically. It's split because DOSH. Don't need to be printing the DOSH ones. Really, because we're not selling. Just do that. I think. Why is it so dark? My lights seemed to go off early, didn't they? Cool. All my crew just sitting here. Nothing to fix. Everything's working. It's brand new. IT. I'll be on the computers, mate, playing Assassin's Creed, having a coffee, not sitting outside. Julie Bradley called in sick, right? So we're printing the gonna do that job easy. We can print it all in 2 months. There's 1 month. I need to build a server room and digital stuff at some point. Okay, well I think we better look then at creating some jobs. So let's do a 2D editor because I've got some very good just to get us through. So if we tick everything for a 2D editor, apart from video editing, that's going to be less than a year. Recommended designers, so that's fine. We can take this job. What we need to do though is we need to add the operating systems. So we'll just add pretty much all of them, I think. Well, those ones. Okay. Right, let's develop that. We haven't picked a name for a software. Oh, okay. 2D editor. Oops. Product name, there we go. So it wants to be nut related, doesn't it? See you, Mark. Editors. So let's go for walnut edit. Okay, let's develop that. Oh, price. Just have a little look. Suggesting 211. So we go to 2D editors. And we go for profit. Marketing sparse. Let's go for users. Some of those are quite historical. God, nobody's really using much, are they? So it's just this frame point thing, really. That came out in October a couple of years ago. £151. Let's make this 175. It will be the most expensive. It'll be the only new one out there. Great. Okay. So we've got a job going. We'll probably get another one. Let's have a look. Kind of wanted to wait to do the next DOS 3.0 until, because we can replace all the computers when we get to 1990. Kind of think there's quite a few things that we can improve at 1990. So let's do a maybe a game engine, shall we? If we pretty much tick everything that's advanced, that's more than a year, but game designers and programmers, it's not too big. This is the suggested code. Let's add the let's add both of these then. Dependencies. Well, I'd like them to be dependent on ours, but really there's only we'll just pick the ones that are most popular. Game engines, let's have a little look. $5,000 per month. Let's take that job as well. We've got the capacity with the staff now, I think. So, okay, so we'll do a game engine. Let's just check the price though. Game engines. Okay, so if we look at active users, just really these three. 54, 52, 54. Okay, let's do 55. Oh. Game engine. Not related. I, the real king of Norway. That name's too long to read out. Hello, Arvid. This is Software Inc. It's like a business management type of game. This is part 5, I think. So we started off basically in a hut that was literally 1 foot by 3 foot. Made our first millions. The last video we did was we've just expanded now to these huge offices, and we've gone from about 7 staff to about 50. And you develop software and engines and try and make money. We're just developing a game engine, need a name for it. We're UK Nuts Limited. All our products are going to be nut related. So as a game engine, I think this will be God, what's one of the big game engines now? I'm trying to think. Unreal, isn't it? So Real Nuts. Real Nuts 1. So that's a game engine. It's not Unreal, it's Real. Real Nuts 1. Okay. So develop that. Need to give these staff something to do. Oh, what they've done though since the patch, like they never said that before. 6 months left. It gives you an estimation of how long it's going to take to get the algorithm software done. What I probably do want to do now is I can move these up. Oh, hang on. So if I put that one, if I put this, say, 3, 2. Higher number. Oh, a higher number means a higher priority. Okay, it's the wrong way around then. Okay. So I'm not worried about the money that we're losing at the moment because, as I say, we've not really been doing any work. It's all been building and creating the teams. So we should be able to put them to work. Did I turn up in my office yet? No. Artists have nothing to do. Right, now most of these jobs will start on tomorrow. And then when we get to 1990, we'll think about starting the next money maker, which will be Dosh 3.0. Just call you King. It's the King. Da, 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 da. The King has arrived. This printing job, Bonnie Hopkins and Tonya Hughes have called in sick. Right, everybody should turn up now. All the staff are arriving. Good. Right, they should be able to crack on. I thought when you changed the priority of these, though, they actually moved up and filter them, though. So we're still designing. People have to go a long way for a cup of coffee and stuff, don't they? Even though they got these drink machines in there. That's Lee working away. Feels uncomfortable in his team. Oh, somebody's come to see him. No, he just opened the door while having a cup of coffee. That print job. Storage. So we'll do that by tomorrow then. Oops, slow down. Let's develop that. So we've got this trap choker to grate. So we develop it. Where did it go? Where did it disappear? Oh, hang on. That was oh, that was okay. It was a marketing job. That's why we got paid some money for that. I want to watch the chefs a sec. Because if that's not a door, I don't understand how they get the food to the canteen. Of course, they've buggered off now. Seems to be walking through the bloody fridge. Oh, was that a lift? Ah, it's a lift. I was going to say, how the hell did they get out of this room to... Oh, it's a lift. Oh, I wonder why they're going to the toilet. So it's a lift to this thing. So they... okay. Okay. Don't... But he kept walking in the fridge and going to the toilet. I thought, what's the chef doing? Got too many people sitting around doing nothing. Get on with it. Let's see if we've got some more deals we can do. Marketing. Let's take that job on. Give marketing something to do. How are you today, King? Are you well? Our friend Mr. Manners has finally got home today. When we get to 1990, okay, 10 employees went on vacation. Another company's finished researching audio compression from Audio Tool before you. Been a while since you released a product. Yeah, Cindy Jacobs called in sick because she's been doing contract work. We've got a few jobs going now. So we will have had about a 6-month break or more from making actually any products. Can't even, oh look, there's a meeting going on. Oh, that was quick. So they're the programmers. So the programmers should be busier on this floor, he says, snoozing away. Oh, maybe programming's not to the next stage. Seem to be doing anything though. I could look at making something else, but as I say, we'll do the DOS system in do some Office software. God, what's wrong with this? More than a year. Let's do this Office software and let's call this Brazil 1. Office software let's pretty much add all the systems. Approximately 2 years. In fact, let's remove all those because that adds a bit too more than a year add. Let's just have down to our system DOS 2.0. Okay, approximately 2 years. Okay, so this is Office software. Let's have a look what we can charge for it. So Office software, and let's have a look at active users and the price. So 140, 170, 171. It's the going rate. Funny number, isn't it? 162.64. Let's just go for 160. So once you develop your own editors and things, if they're popular, you can develop products that use your own things. Let's just add the main one. Brainpoint. Give them something else to do. Okay. Right, so we'll probably stop this video here for a bit. What we've done is we've allocated the teams today to the office space. We've built our print room next door. People are going on holiday. The music has started again. Whether this music plays or not seems to be a bit random. We started off some jobs to tie us over into 1990, 1991. And then what we'll do is the big thing probably will be starting our DOS 3.0. Now each of the DOS you'll see has made us a lot of money in the past. So if we look at what we've developed so far, so DOS 1.0, which was our first product, made us a profit of 3.2 million. Cashew was controlled by Lee Manners. It wasn't really, but I say it was. And we rushed that out. That was a dog's dinner. We lost 165,000 on that. Then we did DOS 2.0 and we made 20 million. That's where we made all our money. So the operating systems, because of who uses them, how many users you get and stuff. But I should be able to do like the maximum and loads of marketing, and we should really be able to see if we can make like, I don't know, 40 or 50 or 100 million out of the next one. The Short Light was another dog's dinner. We marketed that quite well, but we rushed it out, had lots of bugs, and we ended up refunding more than we sold. So DOS 3.0 will be what we'll do in the 90s. We'll probably look at starting that in 1990. Each day cycle in this game is a month, and we can replace all our computers with the 1990 model. If we look at we just look at computers, where are they? Office. So you'll see that these are locked. So this one's locked till 90s computer. Durability 40 months, lasts longer. We can't use the laptops until 95. But yeah, so we'll replace our computers with these ones when we can. I don't know if it'll give us an option just to upgrade them all in one go. That would be nice if it did. But we'll get those computers, and then that's what we'll build DOS 3.0 on. So we'll just rattle through a few days here. Going an hour and a half. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and a half. So where I'm losing money, but again, we're fine. I think as long as I don't go down to 15 million or below. I was willing to spend 10 million on the building though, so people are going on vacation, as we've set them to. Oh wow, not printing. I guess I'm just wondering that this job I want to make sure we haven't made too many. Super ink. In storage 127, in stock 76,000. I want to overmake, goal 126. December. I'm going to easily do that, but kind of looks like we've run out of pallets. I'm just I'll do. Just make sure that not quite sure what the in storage and in stock difference is. Be one in the same, really. I'm still sitting down here with the design team. It just might be because I'm just doing design work, you know, because as the my skills go across the board. I did allocate the desk upstairs. Oops. Develop this. Put that into alpha. I want to market it, not yet. I could do announce release dates, but I don't know how long it will take us. I'm going to do it yet. Right, so now we're coding the alphas for Walnut Edit and Real Nuts. Probably should allocate release dates, but it's a bit hard to judge with the coding. So let's look at that. So Walnut Edit started development April '89. We've got to do 19 code units. Then we've got to do all the bugs and stuff. Let me I'm gonna wind on a day, see how much we do in a month stroke day. So there we go. About one point something per day. So if we've got a code, so walnut edit, if we've got a code to 19 and 5, the art won't be a problem, but 19, it's going to take 19 months based on that. October 91. It's 2 years away. Okay, let's go with that. Now, real nuts. Want 17 and 7.5. That's going to be similar. Let's go with that release date then. Yeah, I don't want to press release them yet. So basically, programmers will go off to work. We'll head out for these code targets. This is my favourite song of Software Inc. Losing buckets of money. That's fine. Good. This printing filled up. I'm just a bit concerned. It hasn't really changed. We're doing 148 per month. We already done it. Is that why it's because what's 127 plus 76? Because we got to make 203,305. Yeah, so that added together, that's why it's done. And that's why that's red, because we're not... I don't understand things like gold and the two, but those two added together is 203,305, isn't it? So it's just going to wait till we get to December, and then it will pay us not a lot. It's going to pay us about, I don't know, 70,000-80,000 or something. I'm going to lose a fair bit of money because it's going to take a while for these products to come out. We'll have to look for some contract work now, I think. So what could I do to get some money? Logistics. Take a couple of these because look, one designer, one pro. These aren't going to take too long to do. So let's accept that work. Art, yeah, we'll take that one. Mix City Fang. Makes quality horrible. They're only taking like one designer program. I think we're pretty good. Artists, yeah, they're not doing too much at the moment. Accept most of these. Just give us money. Let's do them all. Okay. Where's the music gone? It's snowing. Wage increases. Wow. Hope wants 242. Why do these people want so much? Fair enough. We still got most of these. All these other jobs have all got develop. Keep an eye on these because these are all pretty one-man band stuff. These have still got a long way to go. I lost a lot of money. Tell you what though, I should have got this money now from that job's disappeared, the printing job. I don't want to cancel. I don't want to make any more of these dosh. We're not selling them. Gone a bit crazy. So that distribution. So we must have got paid money for the printing. Let's have a little look. Sales, contracts. So we got 7,000 for the contracts. Distribution. Yeah, not sure that really paid us very much doing that printing job, but what it did do is remind us we didn't have a print room when we did it. So these are so those are the targets. I'll keep an eye on those. January 1990, woohoo! Wow. What can I do about these computers then? Research, image compression. I'm going to research these. Research them. Give it to the core team. That's maybe what the core team could do, is research, I guess. So I want to promote these up when they hit their code targets. A lot of these should get done, the simple jobs. Right, so when we see that code going above where it's targeted, we can promote it. One still needs to go. That one could be promoted. Others just need a little bit more. Right, so that can be promoted. It's over its target, 165. That still needs doing. Fixing bugs, City Fang, still needs to go. Can be promoted. Can be promoted. Okay. Okay, so we're into 1990. We'll probably wrap this video up. We're getting these jobs done. I know we've been losing money, but that's because we took all that long break to create the teams in the building. Got various jobs going now, quite a few jobs, plus our major 3 here. And then we'll start to look at making DOS 3.0 with the new computers, which I will upgrade in the next video. Let's just see if we can finish off. Let's get this on to next day. A couple of these quick jobs. Right, so that one well, 2 months overdue. I'm going to release that then. Outstanding quality. A bit overdue some of these to release that. Some money, 6,000. Is that? Not too worried about having a few bugs in there, they're just contract work. Right, all these are a long way, so this still needs 19 code units. This one's 17, and this one's 35. Wow, really? I'm going to release date, it's very away. Okay guys, so I'm going to end the video there. So we've done some contract work. We've got 3 major jobs on the go that will come out in 91, and this one will be, I think, 93. At the beginning of the video though, we're going to start the cashew job, not cashew, DOSH 3.0. And I'll replace the computers. So if we look at this computer here, let's just bin it. I don't think there's an option. Well, there is an option to select all the type, so I could probably do them all in one go. But let's just test this. So room wants to be office. So yeah, that computer's unlocked now. So what we'll be able to do is select all the type like that, sell them all and build them all. Does it in the room. So I will do that at the beginning of the next video. Anyway, thanks for joining me guys. This is Software Inc. Part 5. I'll join you back again when we play some more of this towards the end of the week and into next week. Don't forget to join me at 8 PM for The Long Dark episode. Ooh, I forgot what episode it is now. I think episode 7 it is for The Long Dark. So we'll be back at 8 o'clock for that. I may do the Assassin's Creed final missions sometime today or in the week, just to finish those off on my PS4. Anyway, thanks for joining me guys. I'll see you again soon. This is Lone Gamer UK.